This game's good, but nowhere near as good as I remember. Can't put my finger on why. The Star Rod was directly ripped from Kirby's Adventure. These all-powerful star spirits need better defenses if the barrier protecting the all-too-important Star Rod was easily taken out by Bowser's fire. Whatever this letter says, it does not look like what Luigi's saying. How does Bowser always beat Mario to the castle if Mario has a pipe that takes him there? Is Peach stupid enough to send letters to Bowser too? Even Patrick Star's smarter than Peach. Who named this old woman Taste Tea? Did they know she'd grow up to be a cook? A lot of guests are already here, including ones from far away. Did Peach invite Mario last? Maybe Mario shouldn't have Peach if she's gonna be like this. Mayor Penguin wears the hood here. Of course Mario came. Did you think he wouldn't? Do you really not expect Bowser to come any minute? How did he get his entire castle under there? Why are you running back and forth instead of out of the castle? If we're in space, we should be suffocating. What do you mean long time no see? You harass her constantly. Are you really that stupid? Since Paper Jam insultingly revealed that this and the normal Mario world are separate, the fact that Mario always wins raises the question. Do all adventures in the normal Mario world also happen in this world? Instead of using his new powers to wish Mario dead, this brain-dead dunce knocks Mario out the window in a world where great heights are survivable. Goombaria? Goombario? Goomba? Does every Goomba need to have a Goomba-like name? If Mario was asleep for that long, how is he not dead? I expected Toad to say he's joking, but no, he's serious. I love this game's graphical style. Goombario is the biggest fan of the one who stomps his Goomba friends into oblivion. What do you mean earthquake damage? The house looks fine. Ugly old hag thinks she's beautiful, cliché. Pointing out the problem with Bowser constantly kidnapping Peach doesn't make it go away. If anything, it makes me mad. They know it's repetitive and don't care. I think Mario knows what hammers look like. Luckily, the hammer fell on this side of the fence, otherwise we'd be stuck forever. How did Goombario lose her doll up a tree? Not respecting your elders. Did Junior Troopa's neighborhood gang buddies not help remove his shell? No, you weren't winning. We have twice as much health, and you stupidly waited until the last turn to power up. Goombas can jump? Why can't they do that in the normal games? That's actually creepy. Goombario helps slaughter his own kind. Sure, you'll let me go, only to attack again right away with your lousy king with you. Goomba King's eyes are so creepy. And how can he see us right if he looks like that? Why is he king when there are bigger and more deserving Goombas than him? And why didn't Bowser strengthen Goomba King in addition to just being bigger with more health? Instead of being smart and keeping some star spirits here where Mario can't reach them, they scatter them across the kingdom where Mario can reach them. Silly Koopa, Sonic Heroes didn't exist for another 3 years. It's funny because we don't know? Not funny! That's funny, but somehow the Koopa brothers will get all the way down to Toad Town in the time it takes Mario to walk a few screens. How was Merlin's roof spinning? Was this house built by the people who made Sprout Tower? If these guys can grant wishes, why couldn't the Mushroom Kingdom twits just wish Bowser would stop terrorizing them? Creators of forms of media with free wishes really don't think these through. I don't like Bowser being in love with Peach, because he's a reptile and Peach is a human, but also because Nintendo's constantly rubbing this in my face. Remember, I don't have to be okay with it. From now on, when a game explicitly and directly states Bowser is in love with Peach, I'm adding 3 sins. This picture didn't fall off the table when the castle was lifted. Twink looks even more like a Blue's Clues character than the Beanstar did in this drawing. What do you mean, how did he get here? He flew! This is like me saying, thank the humans I found you! These obviously evil toads tell you not to do what you need to do. That makes much more sense than the Superstar Saga where the good guys say not to, but it also shows stupidity on their part by helping Mario know what he should do. What are these things supposed to be? Dogs? Weird hippos? You must talk to Merlin from the other side of the table. How are we supposed to know that before paying? If Merlin can use lightning, he should join us to save the world. Super Paper Mario's stupidly lazy sleeping animation made me appreciate how comfy it looks here. This is disturbing! They're basically getting their clothes stolen and running around naked. The last round with this Fuzzy is annoying for how fast he goes. Why they give you only 1 chance to answer each question? Now I'm giving 2 sins. What's the point of a moat if there's no drawbridge? That should not be possible. What minion decided their fire bars should disappear if jumped over enough? The paper blood isn't rushing into Mario's head. Really? I never would have guessed. She survives this. Sure thing, Bombette. I mean, you saved yourself, but okay. Why is there a picture of Peach inside this fake Bowser? That's not funny, that's creepy. This can give 4 damage, which is cheap for this point. Why do we have to waste time telling all 4? They have almost the same data. Mario looks like he's sucking his thumb whenever he drinks syrup. How did they end up here? The jail cell is clearly in a different room as shown by the trapdoor back there. Yes, you must be strong. Maybe you'd stop getting kidnapped every millisecond. But why bother? Nintendo barely listens to their fans when it comes to kidnapping Peach. Stop! My ears bleed from this horrible music! Why didn't the minister tell her the secret passageway's location? Oh wait, because it's the most cliched way to escape. These guys can't set up a lamp correctly. Also, this book isn't falling off the desk in its position. Why does Peach need Twink to read for her? I know some people can't read, but if Peach can write, why isn't she reading? Oh wait, because she's stupid. These idiots still aren't absolutely sure whose diary it is after reading that he captured the Star Spirits. Stop being cringe-inducing! How did Bowser write with his claws? Bowser conveniently left his diary and happened to have Namor's location in it. Stupid Bowser walked right in and didn't even see Peach right away. Then his stupid guards didn't see her either. It's kinda weird that the first Star Spirit's the leader instead of the last one. Great, a Pokemon-style rival ambush. Thankfully, the fight's not hard, but you could be right here when you have to leave the house and not have saved beforehand. Junior Trooper climbs without fingers. He shouldn't be able to fit in the egg that way. Also, the top changes shape. I can't be mad about Twink telling us Mallory's location since Mario doesn't know, but we know since we did the Peach interludes. Well, I guess it's a sin no matter what. Why does Luigi need to look after the house? Has anyone ever needed their house watched? It's not like watching a dog. Mario's the shorter brother and has to reach really high to reach his drawer on this unusually large nightstand. Chad's the easiest boss in the game. Why does Lee have a title for every single form? How does Taste Tea make money if she doesn't charge anything except the ingredients she's using to make your food? Does she think she's Captain Underpants? Yet another underground remix. Do bloopers think they're Pokemon? This is one thing I hate in the Paper Mario series. You can hit Whackers for healing items, giving them brain trauma, and after enough hits, they die. That's not funny in the slightest. It's horrible. This is worse than the joke Sun Boss because Whackers did nothing to deserve it. I'm adding 10 cents. Buzzer stores notes in his armpit. This song rips off The Simpsons. Some songs in this game do that too, but it's more noticeable here. I hate bandits. This block inspired a bunch of morons to waste literally the rest of their lives just to perform a game-crashing glitch. If there's secret shopping codes just buying 2 items, people can discover it by accident. Who else will I be addressing? We're the only ones here. I'm looking at you. Mario doesn't get caught in this windstorm during this Aladdin Cave of Wonders reenactment. I bet at least one kid got scared by Toot and Koopa's message and ran out in a mass panic and never finished the game. When the ruins rose, it was nighttime, but now it's the middle of broad daylight. If someone was exploring these ruins in this room, we'd be murderers. Evil characters, last thing being chased away by his evil pet cliché. Why do you need to learn about Tubba Blubba? You just heard Scholar escaped. If this chest warps items to Star Hill, why can't Peach use it to escape? Peach conveniently heard these convenient Koopas conveniently discussing Scholar's convenient location. Did I mention it's convenient? How would Tubba Blubba hear you? Did he steal Santa Claus's ability to see everyone on Earth at once? Peach's stupidity is infuriating. She talks loudly and doesn't take off when she's discovered. Lullaby takes twice as much as Fresh, when Fresh works more often than Lullaby. These annoying tornadoes throw your direction off guard. As if this level's Lost Woods-like properties weren't terrible enough. Because there's no voice clips, Goombario can get away with questioning Buzzer's gender. For some reason, I don't like this Discount Cheap Foods theme. Characters told something creepy is behind them, but it disappears before they look cliche. Why is this Toad even this district's guard if he's scared of ghosts? This cushion launches Mario at the exact angle to reach the chandelier which he's strong enough to hold down. These boos could easily break this record player. Why would Lady Bo be mad at this boo? She wants us to meet her. She's testing us, so she shouldn't be mad if we succeed. Bootler was destined to become a butler, considering his mommy named him Bootler. What's the point of having Scholar escape if he just gets captured by someone else until we stop Tubba Blubba anyway? Might as well have still had him be in the castle. At least then he wouldn't be captured by the good guys. Actually, yes. Mario doesn't need Bo's help reaching the castle. Cool scenery change, but do boos even like light? Character said something but is instantly proven wrong cliché. Why is Tubba Blubba a problem if boos can turn invisible? Stanley could have done that when he realized Tubba was behind him. Maybe they should have Tubba Blubba drills to prepare, or at least phase out of him. Well, Mr. Galaga. Godu sleeps on the job cliché. They're not that big. Tubba sees us, but doesn't question why we just disappeared. I know he's dumb, but come on. You're worried that Bowser will be mad if you don't stop us, then just fall asleep? Beauty rest? More like ugly rest. This bed supports his weight. He sleeps in an uncomfortable position, and his eyes disappear. We interrupt this game to bring you Jack and the Beanstalk. These boots decide to come at the very moment we need them to hold the store. Why does the heart have hair? That can't be healthy. This song's okay, but it's one of the most overrated Mario songs ever, along with Ultimate Koopa and Luigi's Mansion credits. How will a heart eat Bo? His strongest attack is pointless since it's so easy to avoid. Tubba Blubba eats his heart, where it'll be digested, killing him. But no, it doesn't. Why are you excited about being unbeatable? You already were. They don't explain how reuniting with his heart makes him vulnerable. I had to watch the TV show Once Upon a Time, which isn't even remotely Mario related, for even a hint on how that works. His stomach could hold that many boos. I want to be mad at Tubba Blubba, but now I don't think I'm allowed to after learning it's because they traumatized him. You just said you'd stop scaring him after what happened, but you're not sorry for doing what made him do this? You monster! That's self-racist. Does Bootler have supersonic hearing? Kenny and Bowser didn't hear the wall rotate or notice its different color. Meanwhile, stupid Peach doesn't sneak away while Bowser's back is turned. Bowser thinks Peach will be honest about Mario's weaknesses, and he doesn't know if Mario hates mushrooms. What the heck is the point of going the extra mile and having this music play slightly slower sometimes, other than making this version sound boring? How are we supposed to know to wait here? Discount It's a Small World. Shy Guys weren't this strong. Merlin never accidentally saw that badge on his ceiling. This train shrinks differently than us. It was 1/6 of this box before thrown in. And luckily, it landed on the tracks and didn't crush his toad. The train sounds like an Alice in Wonderland attraction. Gourmet Guy's friends are jerks. Might as well call him Tubby Guy or Overweight Guy. And why is he going by what his terrible friends call him? And if he's that obese compared to other Shy Guys, how's he not dead? Gourmet Guy's pretty fit for someone obese. There's no silent D in here. The only D is a non-silent D in red. Big Lantern Ghostface Light, get attacked with light. Kids watch a baby, I'm surprised she knows what she's saying. Are Sparks born with super intelligence? Shy Guy Max Attack. General Guy says it's up to him, but first summons more Shy Guys. How can these Shy Guys jump with their stones without falling over? 20 seconds of Shy Guys entering.
Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend.
But technically they were actually pretty tough when compared to the last few bosses. Of course the guards stopped paying attention to us. They're terrible guards. Maybe Bowser was right about them being the worst guards ever. Twink has a point. How has Bowser not figured out the secret path by now? Speaking of which, why is he so surprised whenever we get out? Wow, even Nintendo themselves know that Bowser's a bonehead. How did Gourmet Guy get all the way up here? And now they think we have perfect timing. You better have a phone or some kind of timer with you. Lucky that Gourmet Guy suddenly decided to tell us where the next Star Spirit is. Since him agreeing not to tell anyone of our escapes has no purpose anyways, since Peach still gets caught minutes later. Seriously, why does she need to get caught at the end of every interlude? Do you really think Peach would sound like a fat guy screaming? Gimlin says he guessed Chet Ripo's tricks won't work by his name, which is a play on the word cheap ripoff, but it's not clear enough. If he didn't look like a mini-boss and or say this line, I'd be more mad. Mario is a jerk to this whale. How does Mario know this whale won't eat us? Fuzzy Pete looks more like some kind of electrocuted bird thing than some bug. And why can't we tattle him? This game makes a common error that whale spots are connected to their stomachs instead of their lungs. This is one huge goonie. Last I checked, only hefty goonies were that big, and they could bounce, not fly. I already hated fuzzy enemies, but now I have to mash the button while they steal our HP. And they can divide minutes after they're born too. Maybe Yoshis shouldn't be hunched like adult Yoshis. How does Sushi breathe on land? His spear guy can't even use a spear right. Game made me look up how fast lava waterfalls go, and while they're indeed slower than water, they're not this slow. Colorado, be careful when you pretend to get attacked. Haven't you read The Boy Who Cried Wolf? Instead of actually looking for their kids, these Yoshis just scream and run around in circles. That part of the song somehow bothers me. Can baby Yoshis even swim? Instead of eating this baby Yoshi, these putrid piranhas just wait for us to stop them. Well, now I just injured this Yoshi. The Yoshi Chief looks really disturbing when he's searching the statue. I know what he's actually doing, but it looks disgusting. Why is Raphael the Raven the master of Yoshi's Island? Also, we blasted him with a pillar and turned him into a constellation. Now he's back, and he's turned good now? You've been searching for most of your life for Raphael. Now you think we'll find him instantly? Oh yeah, Mario's not going because the entire world's in danger. The only reason is because he wants to save an idiot. The Ravens must have invisible parachutes. We should be able to climb over this tree root instead of having Raphael move it. Now Raphael treats the dream as an actual fact. Piranha plants are security cameras now. We interrupt this game to bring you Indiana Jones. Why is Lava Piranha calling us the bad guy? His tendrils look weird. Of course it's lava, you twit! I'm pretty sure exploding a bomb in a volcano would make it worse. The treasure chest is immune to lava. Peach, how stupid are you? Did you not see the Koopa Patrol right in front of you until you got closer? Just run out the door! This Hammer Brother has a point. What's the purpose of keeping Peach in this one room if she can't leave the castle? I believe Nintendo bought Rareware back before I ever believed that Peach could ever have a chance of winning this quiz with her puny brain. What kind of idiots would give Peach something that lets her sneak around the castle? The same idiots who basically told Peach the next Star Spirit's location. Junior Troopa is as fast as a whale. And why isn't this Goonie trying to eat him? It's very satisfying seeing that he lost half his HP from all that. But how is it not more than halfway gone from that? The game made me Google, how do squids reproduce? They don't reproduce like Super Blooper. They lay eggs like most sea creatures. I'm adding 3 cents for forcing us to keep going around getting these stupid magic seeds. Wise Wisterwood is an obvious Great Deku Tree ripoff. Do you care more about your needs than the fate of everyone in Flower Fields? The Gate Flower has a Sesame Street-like face. Are you sure we're not in Wonderland? Oh, that's twice referencing that in one video. Characters so busy talking to themselves about the problems that they don't notice you right behind them cliche. Lily seriously thinks she's beautiful? If you ask me, not really. Rosie's just heartless. First she doesn't care that Lily's in trouble until she finds out that it's fatal. Then she says she'll only give us what we need to save Lily if we give her some beautiful stone, even after admitting that she would feel somewhat bad for her. I know that this ring pop like Crystalberry wasn't the same color as the ones in the tree. Geez, I wonder why you're called Bubble Plant. If we're this close to the sun, we should be dead. Lackluster's girlfriend, Lakalulu, acts like his mom. You changed your name last month, yet you had to stutter when you had to think of your name before this fight. What? No animation for the clouds clearing out? Couldn't they have made that look more like an actual beanstalk? How's your spot less sunny? Our beanstalk isn't even casting a shadow. Are you sure this isn't Kirby music? Hufflepuff looks like some kind of genie when he's about to use this attack that forces you to button mash. Well, now he exploded into smaller rough puffs so I'll slightly block out the sun in other places. These guys don't question why it starts following us. Now's your very last chance for Peach to send her items to Mario. Otherwise, you'll have gotten those items as Peach for nothing. So this time, Peach's actions ended up contributing nothing to the plot, since we don't even find out where Kalmar, the last Star Spirit, lies. Now that we've upgraded our jump, you have to get used to the jump ability's new timing. This penguin doesn't check for a heartbeat before assuming your husband's dead. She also calls us a mystery, despite being absolutely sure that we did it. You liar! You said we could come in! I get that that's a joke, but it's not funny. What do you mean no one has any idea who did it? We're the ones being accused. We don't get hypothermia for retrieving the key that's for some reason at the bottom of a frozen lake. There's a big trampoline next to this opening allowing anyone to break into Herringway's house. Shut up, you old hag! The clues we have confirmed that Herringway seems more suspicious than we are. How do we know that you didn't kill the mayor? The mayor regained consciousness right when you were about to convict Herringway. Also, who would ever guess that the guy named Herringway was innocent? Also, not that I hate false villains, it just bothers me a bit when forms of media build up characters to seem like jerks, only for them to be innocent and make us feel terrible for hating them. I hate this stupid old hag. I mean, even I would admit to my mistakes if I found out that the person I almost got in trouble was actually innocent. Goombario thinks that's scary. This game has a great soundtrack, but this is easily the best song in the game. I'll take off 30 cents for this game's amazing soundtrack, including this one. Now we learned that the mirror was actually not a mirror after all. Cool mechanic, but I also kinda liked it when we could see what we thought was a reflection in the background. All these Bombette clones are okay with the idea of us smashing them. We're supposed to take this Bombette threatening us as a sign of it being fake, but after that, the real Bombette says she would have bombed us in her sleep if we got it wrong. What a horrible friend! Okay, this is definitely funny. Then just you wait until you see Team Rocket's disguises. Okay, we clearly saw our fakes walking through the store, so why aren't they here when we enter this room? Is there a wormhole on that door? Dino rhinos are supposed to be a mix between rhinos and dinosaurs. Question, how do they give birth? Crystal King doesn't have as much bearing on the plot as the other bosses in the game. There's a horrible glitch in this game where if you level grind too much to the point where you have max stats, next time you level up you're stuck forever. I'd complain more about this, but it takes extreme effort to get that high, so I'll only give 1 cent. Okay, that wasn't as stupid as some of the things Peach has done in the game, but if you didn't help Mario, then he wouldn't have gotten all the Star Spirits he rescued. Twink thinks Bowser won't see him here. If the Master has 99 HP and great attack strength, why can't he help stop Bowser's plans? He seems like he'd normally be able to own Bowser. You get nothing for being the Master's hardest challenge. All the attack effects badge does is change the sound of attacks. Just save it for last, or if you can't get every Chuck Quizmo star piece, just skip this badge. This starship has no handrails for this wild ride. According to the overworld map, Bowser's Castle is west of Star Haven, just like Toad Town, yet it shows that we're going east. That means Mario is wasting his time going around the entire planet 4 times. Not only that, but instead of flying right to Peach's castle, Mario decides to do this the hard way. Mario believes it's Bowser ahead. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. The series knows that this castle needs better defenses, yet they don't even care. I'm adding 5 cents for Nintendo basically sticking a giant middle finger at their audience. These lava drips should be burning and killing us right about now. I'm pretty sure there's a key difference between lava no longer flowing and lava being cooled off. This stupid Bowser door lets us through because we made our way back up. Even if he does want to keep his word, he never should have made that word in the first place. This highly uncomfortable looking bed can restore your health. Say, wasn't there a section like this in Al's penthouse in the Toy Story 2 PlayStation game? These bullet bill sections are so repetitive. What is this, Blaine's Gym? If you fail this challenge, you get to face a strong optional boss, and even if you don't want to face it, there's a chance you might change your mind and have to start the whole game all over again if you want to fight them. One of those Lost Woods type levels. So this Peach is actually a Duplighost in disguise. Or 4 Duplighosts. But what was he planning on doing once he brought him home with us? I see that he keeps slowing down and following us, but what's to stop us from coming back after finding out that we lost him? I wanted to fight the Cooper brothers here, but instead, stupid Junior Troopa has to knock them out and we fight him instead. I know it was done for comedic purposes, but I would still prefer fighting the Cooper brothers with this new move. Also, how did he even get up here? Even Goombario's Tell information wonders this. Next time? What do you mean next time? We never see you again in the series. And of course, the stupid Bowser door just decides to let us in. Oh, and by the way, if you want to go back to the Mushroom Kingdom from here, it can take about a whole hour to do so. These guys didn't do a good job cleaning up after the game show. Even after you turn off Bowser's shield, Bowser still tries it thinking it'll work. Mario was able to beat Bowser like this, so that proves that he can beat Bowser even without the environmental advantage. So you guys can stop turning your opinion as a fact when you say Bowser is stronger. How did Twink untie Peach without fingers? We finally get to fight Cammy, and this fight is an absolute joke. I guess that's probably the point, but come on. And she doesn't think that maybe Peach is powering up Twink and decide to attack Peach. This game's wish music sounds like it came out of the movie Pinocchio. This awesome new ability is called Peach Beam? I mean, I know why it's called that, but that's still an extremely underwhelming name. This is easily the most intense Bowser fight yet, and still one of the most intense Bowser fights to date. This time, there's much more at stake here than just a brainless princess. You're saving the entire world, too! Geez, I wonder why he always beats you. I'm sure it has nothing to do with how stupid you are with how you always give him a way to beat you. I knew you'd come for me, Cliché. Oh, look at those explosions that look like they're low definition. Everyone survives this. Not only that, but Mario and his friends somehow don't get caught in this. No, Bowser won't behave himself. If he did, he wouldn't evolve into a lame villain nowadays. Twink hopes we'll see him again, but we never do. How was Goombario able to hold this letter with no arms? The scene with Goombario was about a minute long, but the others are only on for a few seconds. But for some reason went to Shy Guy's toy box. I appreciate Colorado being nice to Cooper like this, but he's clearly lying when saying that Cooper is the hero of the Mushroom Kingdom. Colorado's wife just implied she doesn't love him anymore, but now she acts like she hasn't dumped him yet, but is getting close to it. This fake Bowser must be incredibly sturdy if it can take 4 bombs exploding. Magical moving lake. Okay, I refuse to believe 3 Boos can carry this super fat tub of blubber. These guys survived an exploding castle? Can Crystal King even be in here without his crown melting? One gets left behind, Cliché. These toad heads can somehow flash like flashing Yoshi eggs.